This video is a continuation of the help notebook and will discuss both examples and comments. In the previous sections, I mentioned that the help pages will or should contain examples demonstrating how to use their corresponding functions. And instead of having to go to a particular help page and then scroll down to find the example section, R makes this a little easier for us. The example function works similarly to the help function, except that it outputs a complete usage example for the queried function directly. So if I wanted an example using the solve function that we've already seen, I can type example and then in parentheses solve. And this will give me a complete code example that uses the solve function. Okay, so this is going to wrap up the help facilities that we're covering in this video. Now I want to take just a moment to talk about comments. Comments are another form of help. And in-code comments can be very helpful for readers or users of your code to decipher what the intent of the code is, or even what it's actually doing. In R, comments begin with a hash character, and they will run until the end of the line. So I can type hash, followed by anything I like, and that will not be executed. Instead, the interpreter will recognize it as a comment, and then just continue on to the end of the line. Comments need not be the only thing on a line. We can include comments at the end of expressions. For instance, I can assign the value 1 to the variable a, and then follow it with a comment like so. The interpreter will evaluate the variable assignment, and then parse the comment without issue. To show this, I can use the sprintf function to create a formatted string using the variable a, and we'll see the output for this in just a moment when we execute the code block. Comments also do not have to start at the beginning of the line. So I can say put some spaces here and then type hash followed by a comment like, please make sure your comments are useful and meaningful, arguably unlike those given in this example. If the hash appears within a string, that means within quotes, then it is not the beginning of a comment. In this assignment, we're creating a string that looks like a comment. We're assigning it to the variable b, and then here in the next line, I'll actually print b so we can see the contents of the string. Now, if we finally run this block, we'll see that the comments were not executed. Instead, the interpreter parsed them and then effectively just skipped over them. In the first assignment of A, we see that it was in fact assigned the value of 1, even though a comment appeared in the same line. And in the second line of output, we'll see that it printed out a string containing the comment text, indicating to us that the hash was not interpreted as a comment by the interpreter. Again, comments can be very helpful if used appropriately, and you see that in R they're quite easily used within the code. So I certainly encourage you to use them. And with that, we're actually going to wrap up this video.